Hello there, everyone. I'm Miss Natasha. I hope that you are doing well. It's lovely to see you today. I hope that you had a great week and school is going well. What did you learn this week? Type it in the comments or raise your hand and tell us. Being a black and brown child can be challenging and rewarding. Having the love of your family and friends matter. We take pride in learning about other people. Brown and black peoples are open and caring for others. Be brave, be open to new people and their differences. In saying that, I have a story for you all. A beautiful story. My eyes that speak to the stars. That speak to the stars by Joanna Ho, illustrated by Dung Ho. Side of the book now. There's a little blurb here. I'm going to read it. The boy notices that his eyes look different from his friends. They have big, round eyes. The boy realizes that his eyes raise to the skies and speak to the stars, shine like sunlight rays, and glimpse trails of light from those who come before. In fact, his eyes are like his father's, Van Gogh's, and his little brothers, and they are visionary. Let's get started on the book. Eyes that speak to the stars. I love trains. We used to have trains in front of the fireplace when I was a kid and around a Christmas tree. The other day, when Baba picked me up from school, I didn't run in for a hug the way I usually do. Stared at my toes where it was safe. What's wrong? Baba asked. And all my heart trembled out, tumbled out. Kurt drew a picture of our friend, I said. He pointed at the person with eyes like two lines scratched across his face and told me that one was you. But it didn't look like me at all. This picture of his friends is a little strong, but no, it doesn't really look like him. When we got home, Baba stood with me in front of a mirror and said, "Your eyes raise to the skies and speak to the stars. The comets and constellations show you their secrets, and your eyes can foresee the future, just like mine." Baba's eyes that rise to the skies and speak to the stars are filled with all the surprises he can't wait to give me throughout the day. When he lifts me up above his head and cries, "Ready for takeoff!" before running through the house, like we're heading down the heavens, toward the heavens. His eyes shine like runway lights and tell me, "Lift your arms, my son. You're going to soar above the clouds." I love that he has his blankie around his neck. Baba always looks up, and his eyes are just like angles. Beautiful kites. I love kites. I've always wanted to go to a kite festival of some sorts in all sorts of different places across the world. I hope that you're enjoying the story so far. Let's keep going. Ango's eyes that rise to the skies and speak to the stars gaze into the distance, like they're looking at the world through lenses of time. The voices of ancestors whispered in his ear, speaking in images of rice paddies, climbing mountains like stairways to the sky. Mazu's miracles showing mercy from on high, and mango milk from night markets lit with bulbs of light. Ango has an answer for every question I ask on our early morning walks. But when I hug him goodnight, he cups my face with his hands and looks at me like I am the only answer that matters. I really do love that. And that his Ango takes him out to the morning mountain walk every day. It's beautiful. Ango holds the wisdom of generations, and his eyes are just like Dee Dee's. Look at that little baby, it's so cute. Dee Dee's eyes that rise to the skies and speak to the stars are closed so long. I grow an inch waiting for him to wake up. When Dee Dee's eyelids finally flutter open, I orbit his crib, making funny faces and singing silly songs until his laugh grows so big it spreads up his cheeks and makes his eyes squeeze shut again. That's so nice that he has such a loving and fun relationship with the baby. And also, these illustrations are just beautiful. He looks at me like I'm the world, but he is the sun, filling my days with light. And as they grow, they just have more and more adventures. I love using chalk in the summertime. I feel like I'm going to try to draw some of these pictures. Maybe if you like. The story is almost finished, but maybe if you like, you can show me the pictures you drew this summer. Out of chalk, that is. Dee Dee's eyes that rise to the skies and speak to the stars are just like mine. I love trees. My eyes shine like sunlight rays that break through the dark and doubt. They lift their sights on paths of flight that soar above the clouds. My eyes gaze into space and glimpse trails of light, inviting me into impossibilities. This is such a beautiful picture. I also love dragons and bridges, and it has both. And the skylight, the stars and the clouds and lanterns and birds. I love all those things. It just shows you how much the imagination can bring about such beauty. The comets and constellations show me their secrets because I am the emperor of my own destiny. I read a brighter future in the stars, and will fight to make it reality. He looks like a superhero here. It's pretty awesome. My eyes that rise to the skies and speak to the stars are visionary. He looks like he's ready for anything right now. They are above us at angles, and Didi, they are me, and they are powerful. Generations of life right in front of us. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. This was such a beautiful story. Such a lovely story. Please do unmic and tell us what you think about this wonderful, beautiful story. I'm glad that the story brought you such joy in your heart. Being kind and loving to yourself is the most powerful gift you can give. Try your best every day and make sure you're kind and loving to others. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. See you later.